Basically, every animatronic in Fnaf Security Beach wants to kill you, and that does include Freddy. And the simple reason why is because they're hacked. The staff bots is because they patrol around, and their job is to actually catch Gregory in the first place and report him to the animatronics, who would kill him because they're hacked. But why are they hacked? And how did they get hacked in the first place? Well, I'm going to talk to you about that. So let's start with Freddy. Now, he actually isn't hacked, really. But you may think it is because he can kill you, but that's just because the parts and service deactivate safety protocols. And then when Freddy runs out of power, he can't do anything else but kill Gregory. But the actual reason he isn't hacked is said in the opening cutscene of the game. Now, all the animatronics, we get introduced to them and all that. But towards the end of it, we see Freddy start glitching out. And we see like a child or whatever, that might be Gregory, I don't really know who it is. But then he collapses to the floor and wakes up in his room, but on safe mode. Now safe mode is basically just stripping down to the bare code Freddy needs to actually work. And the virus, the glitch type virus, is actually attached onto the showtime sequence. And if you didn't know, a virus has to be attached to some sort of code to actually work. And since the showtime sequence wasn't active, it didn't work. So it was just there, but they couldn't really do anything about it. And that is why Freddy wants to help Gregory escape the Pizzaplex, because he actually isn't hacked. Even though he does have the virus in his code, it's not actually active. And therefore isn't like the other 3 Glamrocks, who are definitely hacked. Now let's talk about Glamrock Chica. She's definitely the most present animatronic out of any of them, including Freddy. And as I said before, is definitely hacked. But I feel like against her will. With Roxy and Monty, I feel like they would have gone along with it. Roxy thinking it's kind of like a game, and Monty just being murderous because he's Monty. And what backs that up is you can actually hear Chica crying underneath her breath. Just listen to this. It is really obvious that she is actually crying under her breath. And still, I don't know why they made it so obvious, but it's pretty obvious. And she cries because she doesn't want to be hacked. She's doing it against her will. And that's backed up by she spits out loads of forced voice lines like this one. And her movement is all jerky and she glitches all over the place when standing still and even running. There are also a few extra points I want to point out about her. In the opening cutscene, when Freddy falls over, the only one to go over to Freddy is Chica. And just before he falls over, she's also the only one that actually looks at Freddy concerned and actually stops playing her guitar. Now I don't know if this is intended or not, or if it's just a bug, but in Rockstar Row, when you let Freddy out of his room, if you go over to Chica's room, she's on her glitch out phase and her guitar is in the floor. This is hence why I think it's probably not intended. But I just think it's weird how she now is glitching and then she's also the first one to show up, with Roxy and Monty probably not being that hacked just yet. Now on to Roxy. Now she is kind of odd, because she wants to kill Gregory, but then sometimes doesn't. She can clearly fight back against whatever virus it is, but also sometimes she just wants to go along with it. She treats hunting Gregory as kind of like a game. If you catch Gregory, you win and you're the best. Oh yeah, Roxy's typical thing there. Now Monty's is more or less disturbing if anything else. Monty tries to kill Gregory because he wants to do it for fun. Now if we go off my previous theory about Monty actually killing Bonnie, along with being hacked as well, but he did it for fun. And therefore I'd most likely class Gregory as a similar thing. And that's backed up by Monty's aggressive behaviour in his green room. He is constantly destroying stuff, and probably just wants to try and destroy as much as he can. Probably not the best personality to give a robot. Now on to some non-Glamrock animatronics. So we've got the staff bots. Like I said, they're either completely passive or just doing their job, calling an animatronic to get the boy. But the daycare attendant, on the other hand, well, I frankly have no idea. One side of him is completely fine, completely normal, like it would be just generally, and the other side is a psychotic maniac who wants to kill Gregory at all costs. I think he is hacked, but I really don't know how he got hacked or why he got hacked, but I just don't even know. Or he's just crazy in the first place. Probably that. Oh, Vanny? No. Don't even get me started on Vanny. Just don't. Yeah, but if you have enjoyed, then please subscribe, because why wouldn't you? And if you have anything that you might want me to look into or anything, then leave it in the comments, because I'll probably do it, most likely. But just a few notes, the blob isn't hacked whatsoever, the sewer bots, like the staff bots, aren't hacked, but they're just crazy, and Afton is the one doing the hacking, so, yeah.